Hello everyone, thanks for joining me again today, and we're going to talk about what your options are when trying to refinance without an appraisal. There are just a handful of mortgage programs that are available if you're looking to refinance without an appraisal. I'm going to just touch on a few of them here, and then you can follow the link in the first pinned comment and also in the description if you'd like to speak with someone, maybe get pre-approved and see if this can work for you. So, like I said, there are going to be a few mortgage programs that would apply here, but let's just talk about why you might be looking to refinance without an appraisal. Some of the reasons could be A, you just don't want to spend the money on the appraisal, which nobody does, so I can understand that. B, you're concerned with what the value might be if it does get appraised. You might feel like it's not going to appraise for the amount that you hope it can or that you need it to appraise for. That could be another reason. Also, a reason might be that you've got a lot going on inside the house. Maybe you're in the middle of some kind of an interior remodel that you don't want someone to see, or the house is just a mess, you don't feel like cleaning it up. Or we dealt with during the pandemic, people didn't want strangers in their home. So there's just a lot of reasons why you might want to not have an appraisal done if you're refinancing. So let's talk about some of the options here. First, if you have an FHA loan, the good news for you is that if you do the FHA Streamline refinance, there is no appraisal required at all. So with that program, don't worry about an appraisal. It's not needed. It won't be ordered. You don't have to pay for it. No one's going to come into your house. So the next program would be the VA IRRRL. I think I have enough R's in there. Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan is what it stands for. But you need to have a VA loan already. And so you can refinance into that program. You can reuse the VA IRRRL refinance loan if your current loan is a VA loan and you're also occupying it as your primary residence. And that same thing applies too for the FHA Streamline refinance that we spoke about. It must be your primary residence that you're refinancing. So again, for the VA though, you need to be a veteran or active military or a spouse of a veteran. You need to have eligibility. You need to be able to, the VA loan must apply to you. You cannot just, anyone just can't get a VA loan. So now, knowing that many people who are watching this video are not veterans or active military, don't have a VA loan right now, the other option for you is to get a conventional loan with a waiver, an appraisal waiver. So what that is if your loan officer is running your scenario through the desktop underwriter program, it will return findings that will either say that an appraisal is needed or it is not needed. Now, what I'm seeing and what loan officers are telling me is that the best way to get the no appraisal needed findings, the appraisal waiver for a conventional loan, is if the loan to value ratio that you're shooting for is 70% or lower. So what does that mean? So if you're saying that your loan amount you need is $70,000, you need for the home value that you input in the loan application to be at least $100,000 or more. Now, your loan officer is going to put the value that you're claiming, that what you think the home is worth, and no one's going to really check, but it needs to make sense. So if your home is worth, say, $250,000, and you put $275,000 in there as a value, it's probably going to go through, but you're not going to be able to put $500,000, $1 million. There's a way the system's going to know that it's overvalued, so that's not going to work for you. Now, just because the loan to value ratio is 70% or lower, there's still going to be other factors that the desktop underwriter program is going to be looking at. Even though it's not clear, it doesn't specify that it's also looking at things like your credit score, your debt to income ratio, and some of those other factors. However, you can feel confident that they are looking at some of those other things. So having some other compensating factors like lower DTI and higher credit score are likely going to help you if you're looking to get that appraisal waiver. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, if you're looking to do this refinance and you'd like to speak to someone, then just follow the link to dreamhomefinancing.com in the first pinned comment and also in the description. And someone will reach out to you. One of the things that I did want to caution you on, though, is that just trying to do a refinance without an appraisal in some instances can hurt you. So for example, let's say you have an FHA loan and you just wanted to do a streamlined refinance without the appraisal. That's all fine, but let's say you've got a lot of equity in the home. It might make sense for you to do a conventional loan and have an appraisal done, because you're not gonna have the monthly mortgage insurance premium or payment included in your mortgage payment. So your actual monthly payments could be lower if you got a refinance that did require an appraisal, as opposed to just doing the FHA streamline. So this is another reason why you need to speak to a loan officer and go through your entire situation, and they'll advise you as to what your options are and what the differences mean to you in real dollars, and then you can make the decision to see what you want to do. Hopefully that makes sense. Thanks again for watching today, everybody, and we will see you next time.